I don't even know how to start. My hands won't stop trembling, and it feels like my chest is closing in on me. I need to let this out, anywhere, somehow. So here I am, spilling everything to strangers online, because I feel like I'm unraveling. Last night, I thought I was heading to a surprise celebration for a friend's promotion. Emma, my wife, told me she'd be there early to help set up and asked me to arrive a bit later so I could make a dramatic entrance. It seemed unusual, but she's always loved orchestrating surprises, so I didn't think much of it. When I arrived, the house was alive with laughter, music, and clinking glasses. People were enjoying themselves, but there was a strange tension I couldn't place. Emma wasn't mingling, which was odd for her. Then, a friend I barely knew approached me, looking uneasy. "You might want to see the guest room upstairs," they whispered. Confused, my stomach sank. I made my way through the crowd and climbed the stairs, every step making my heart beat louder. When I opened the door, the world seemed to stop. Emma was there with another man. They jumped apart, caught in the act, panic written across their faces. I couldn't move. My thoughts scattered. My lungs felt empty. I didn't shout or accuse. I simply turned and walked away out of the house into the cold night. Emma came home later, but I couldn't face her. She tried talking, but I had nothing left to give. I didn't want excuses. I didn't want explanations. The next morning, she asked if we could talk. Reluctantly, I agreed. She poured a glass of water, like it could give her courage. "I want to talk," she said softly. I took a long sip of coffee and set my mug down. "Talk," I said flatly. She sat across from me, wringing her hands nervously. "I know I hurt you. I know nothing can undo what I did, but I want to try." "Try what?" I interrupted sharply. "To fix this? To act like it never happened?" She hesitated but didn't back down. "No, I just want to figure out if there's a way forward together." I laughed bitterly. There's no together anymore. Tears formed in her eyes, but I didn't care. I was done with pity for her and for myself. "I made a mistake," she whispered. "A terrible mistake. But I still love you. I never stopped." Her words hit me like a hammer. I wanted to believe her, desperately. But how could I trust anything after such betrayal? Love? I scoffed. "You call this love? Lying, sneaking around, humiliating me in front of people we know? That's not love. I don't want it." She broke down, crying uncontrollably. A flicker of pity crossed my mind, but it wasn't enough. It would never be enough. The days that followed were a blur of anger, grief, and confusion. I wrestled with whether to try salvaging what we had left or walk away forever. Eventually, the answer became clear. One morning, I sat her down at the kitchen table, the same one where we'd shared countless meals and conversations. "I can't do this," I said, my voice heavy with finality. "I can't pretend everything is fine. I can't trust you. And without trust, there's nothing left." She nodded quietly, tears streaming down her face. "I understand," she said. "I'm sorry, truly." I gave her a small, sad smile. "So am I." And just like that, it ended. The divorce was swift, quiet. No fights, no screaming. She moved out, and I stayed behind, though the house no longer felt like home. In the weeks that followed, I tried to piece my life back together. Some days were lighter, even joyful. But the nights were still heavy with memories that refused to fade. I don't know if I'll ever completely move past it, but I'm trying. Maybe that's enough. As for Emma, I don't know where she is or what she's doing. And honestly, I don't care. She made her choice. I made mine. Life moves forward. And so will I.